From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They motion Dotson over left. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes for 36 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. They want him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
They've got a man in motion. Hurts now on fourth. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Come back.
We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Back deep for the Eagles, Britton Covey. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Eagles will take possession. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, 73.
Hurts looking to throw. This finds Smith. He's still going at the 30. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Throwing from the gun here. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here. I'll try again with Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to their final 1 in this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and they remain just short of the end zone. It's 4th and goal.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
They'll run for it with Barkley. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
43! 43!
Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Come back! Yellow!
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Yellow! Hey, 43, 43, 15! Attack, attack! Attack!
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelce. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack! Attack!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
No, touch. Go silver, right? No, touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got to gain a 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hey! Hey!
2nd and 4. He puts some power on a deep one left. It is caught at the 20. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Silver. Delta.
First down throwing for Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
57.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Working quickly here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw, Mahomes. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Offense in the hurry up here. First down from the red zone. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
63.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
They still need 10, but the offense getting set on 4th down. They kick the running back in motion. He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. It's Pacheco again. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a lead just before the end of the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running right, it's Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Great.
A give right side to Gainwell. Still going past the 40. And finally stopped at the 34. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. That pass complete to Goddard. And they take him down right along the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Back to throw it. Goddard makes the catch. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks off the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Right back to Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They'll go back to Pacheco on first. And he's brought down for a loss. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. Offense to the line for second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Running right is Pacheco. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage.
Back and back and back he went. I think we all kept waiting for the moment he's going to make his move upfield. But by the time he thought of getting vertical, defenders were all over him. Simply a busted 3rd down play from start to finish.